I get asked a lot as to what it feels like to have a panic attack, what goes on in my mind when I have one, and what have I done to manage it over time. So, thought I'd share a little bit about my experience with panic attacks. One, just to normalize it, because it is a normal thing, especially if you have been diagnosed with anxiety and depression. And if you're watching this and you've had panic attacks in your life, to know that it is okay and it's normal, and there are ways to get through it. There's no reason to be shamed, to feel shamed or guilty about it. So when I have a panic attack, firstly, I know when one is coming. I'll start losing my breath a bit. I get this feeling of suffocation. I used to have asthma, so it feels like I'm about to have an asthma attack. I'll start shaking uncontrollably like this. My hand, I'll look at my hand and it'll be like that. Interestingly enough, for me, I don't look like I'm having one on the outside. There's this, I guess, generic or general image that someone having a panic attack is in a dark room, they're crying, they're screaming, they go manic, they lose control. I've had that happen to me a couple times where I I just burst out crying, and I crouch down. But 90% of the time, I kind of just look like this. What happens to me is I try to hide it. Part of that is because maybe it's because I know that if I break down, then I might have to cancel my plans. I got work to do in the afternoon or later that day, and I don't want to cancel the day. Sometimes it's happened, that feeling has come about when I'm hanging out with my girlfriend, friends, family. So I don't want them to see it. That breaks my image of perfection, or that image of, hey, I can handle myself, I'm in control. Other times it happens when I'm driving, so you definitely don't want to be breaking down when you're driving. Now, when it does happen, I let it happen, and I try to sit down, and if I'm crying, I'll cry it out, and if I'm struggling to breathe, I'll try to get my breath back. If it happens when I'm at home, I'll go outside like I am now. I'll go for a run, and I make use of the high heart rate, and I'm not sprinting. I'm not just speeding and going, ah. I just run at at a gentle pace, try to get my breath back, get into nature, look at the trees like this and the apartment buildings, beautiful views, and hopefully after that, I I sweat it out essentially. So obviously I can't do that if I'm driving, but that's what goes on in my mind. I hope sharing my experience helps you a little bit, and I'd love to hear your story. Send me a message, and it's okay if you have one.